Hello friends, welcome to Mahima in the Making. I'm Mahima and in this channel I'm going to take you through a host of recipes that I like to cook and share with you. So today we are going to make Aaloo Matar. So as you can see, let me show you the ingredients. I have chopped some pieces of aloo. Then I have got some frozen matar here. I've got some chopped green chili and ginger, which I've mixed them together. You might skip green chili as per your taste. Here, as you can see, I have pureed some tomatoes. Now, these are not really pureed. I've used my chopper to chop them. It gives a different flavor when you use a chopper rather than just pureeing them. And here is kadhi patta. Here is the masaldan. All my spices are here. And let's start. So I have this pan here and I'm going to add some oil in the pan. Just about 2 tablespoons of oil. That should be enough. And we will wait for the oil to heat. So as soon as our oil heats up, we are going to add some cumin seeds in it and some mustard seeds. Well, there is an option of adding hing as well, depending upon your taste. Some people like hing, some don't. So I just love hing. So there is an option of adding hing with the cumin seeds and the mustard seeds. So we're going to add as soon as the oil heats up. Let's see if the oil has heated up. No. So you shouldn't be adding cumin seeds before the oil heats up. Otherwise, they're not going to splutter properly. Let's see. Let's just wait for the oil to heat up. So I'll just add 1 or 2 cumin seeds to check if the oil has heated up. It's just right about the time. Just beginning to heat up. Yeah, as you can see now, the cumin seeds have started to splutter, so our oil is ready, and we can add some cumin seeds here. As you can see, they're spluttering. We'll add some mustard seeds here, and I'm going to add a little bit of hing, whose flavor I really love. And let it splutter. So you might want to cover it because the mustard seeds might splutter and come out. As you can see, they have spluttered well. Now you're going to add green chili and ginger. And just saute them. I can see the real flavor of ginger and chili bursting out of the pan. Just saute them till ginger looks slightly golden brown. Okay, so I think it's almost done. As you can see here, ginger has sauteed slightly. Okay, now we are going to add our chopped potatoes. Just add them to the pan and just saute them. And we are going to saute the potatoes till they become golden brown. So we need to saute them well. And at this point, I would also add some salt so that they cook at the same time while they're getting golden brown. So I've added a little salt so that they can cook and soften up while they are getting golden brown. So this, excuse me, this is That's the chili which is causing me to cough. But the flavor is really nice. So we are going to leave it for some time with the lid partially covered. Now this is the bit that you should remember. The lid is partially covered. So the potatoes will not soften. They will become crispy and brown, and at the same time they will cook. So let's leave them to become golden brown. Okay, now I've been sauteing my potatoes for a while, and as you can see, they are starting to turn golden brown. We need to saute them just for a minute or two, and the flame is still high. At this point, you might add curry patta as well. Now curry patta is another thing whose flavor I really love. And then you saute it with the potatoes. So I'm still sauteing my potatoes, and as I said earlier, keep it partially covered. The trick is to keep it partially covered so that the potatoes don't soften into a mash and they become crispy brown, while at the same time they are cooked as well. So let's see. Yeah, if you see, they are golden brown. If you can see here, they have started to turn golden brown. So I would like to just saute it for another minute or so, just to turn them a little more golden brown. And after that, we are going to add our tomato, and after that we are going to add our tomato puree. Yeah? So let's check once more. Yes, I think now they are perfect. The right time to add tomato puree. So as you can see, they've turned golden brown. Yeah. They are golden brown. And now I'm going to add the tomato puree. So that's our tomato puree. And we are just going to pour it in the potatoes. And just mix. Now at this point, we're going to add a little more salt, a pinch of salt for the tomatoes. And then we're going to add some haldi, turmeric powder, what we call. And we're going to add some coriander powder. And that's it. And let's mix it. As you can see, the color looks gorgeous. It's bright yellow. Turmeric has given orange color to the curry. And again, we are going to leave it partially covered for another minute or so till the time our tomatoes release oil. That's the trick here. Okay, now let's see how our tomato puree is doing. So as you can see, the tomatoes and potatoes are not sticking to the pan at all. The tomatoes are rather releasing the oil. As you can see, they are not sticking. You can see the pan base clearly. So that means that the tomato has released oil. So I'm going to saute it for another 2 minutes, just for them to release all the oil that is there, and then we will add our peas. So my hob is on the highest flame, and I'm going to give it a minute or two, and then we'll be ready to add our frozen peas. The frozen peas, I'm using frozen peas as it is. I'm not boiling them, not putting them in water. I'll be popping them straight into the dish. So if you see here, the tomatoes have given out oil very well. So if you can see, the tomatoes are not sticking at all to the base. You can see the base clearly, and the tomatoes have released oil. Now this is the point when I'm going to add the frozen peas. There we go. And a pinch pinch of salt with the peas. That's just a pinch. So remember, you might wonder, I've been adding too much of salt. Just to be clear, I've always added a pinch of salt every time I add another ingredient. A pinch of salt with the potatoes, a pinch of salt with the tomatoes, and a pinch of salt with the peas. Remember, it's just a pinch. Too much salt is not good for us at all. And then again, I'm going to cover it with the lid and leave it for some time till the potatoes soften up. Okay, now let's see how our potatoes and peas are doing. Right. As I told you earlier, the tomatoes have given out oil very well, and our peas are getting cooked with the sabji, with the potatoes and tomatoes. Now is the time to add water. So Aaloo Matar is always with some water. So you're going to add water just enough to submerge the potatoes. Not too much, not too less. So as you can see, there is just enough water in level with the potatoes. And now at this point, I'm going to add one more secret ingredient. Well, it's not secret really, but that is going to add some more flavor to the sabji, and that is MDH ka garam masala. Well, we are going to add garam masala in it. I'm going to add a little because I'm not going to make this sabji too spicy because my son can't stand too much of spice. So there we go. Just stir it around. That's it. Our sabji is now all done. We are not going to add anything else. Now I'm going to put the lid fully covered. So fully covering the pan, I'm going to put the lid on, and we are going to rest this pan so that the potatoes can cook and soften up. So let's leave it for about 5 minutes. Okay, let's see how our Aaloo Matar are doing. Too much of steam coming out. So as you can see, the water is really bubbling nicely, and still the sabji looks very watery, and I can see that the potatoes are still not very cooked. So we are going to put the lid back on for another 5 minutes, let's say. Keep the flame medium high and let the potatoes cook. So we are going to cook the potatoes till the time they soften. And after the sabji is made, please remember to leave it for about half an hour for all the flavors to settle down and get absorbed and seep in. Okay, now let's see how our sabji is doing. Take off the lid. It's been cooking for a while. Okay, as you can see, the water has mostly evaporated and the level is really low. And as you also can see, the sabji looks really mushy. So it's not watery at all. Water has almost gone, just disappeared. And as you can see, the consistency is really thick. That's what Aaloo Matar is all about. And it looks really mushy. And I can see, if you want to check, you can check. The potato is done as well. The potato is cooked well. So we just checked with a spoon. The sabji is done. And one last ingredient to garnish it, coriander leaves. So let's add some coriander leaves. You can add as much as you want, as less as you want, as per your taste. I like a little more. So all the coriander leaves in there. And this is our Aaloo Matar just ready. If you want, you can mix them so that the leaves dissipate their taste in the whole sabji. And here we have our Aaloo Matar, all ready to taste. Okay, so I hope you like my recipe. Please post your comments. I hope you like my recipe. Please post your comments, your suggestions, anything you want to ask, anything you want to say about my sabji, about my recipe. And if you want, I can do a little taste of the sabji and see if everything is fine. Okay, it's really hot. Let's see. It is really nice. Trust me, make this recipe and then tell me you loved it or not. I really love it. Thank you so much.